Calico right here, which is a brand new mutant, just used her horse Ember as a juggernaut. What? We also find out that Harvey X right here actually sacrificed himself to save his parents because he can see the future. And also we're going to be seeing Jean or maybe Kitty with the Cyclops and Charles with Magneto's helmet. Like, this is wild. This is Uncanny X-Men issue 5. I absolutely love this X-Men title. Like, as an original X-Men fan, seeing these characters is just amazing. And this arc's great. I can't wait for the next arc though. 6 months ago in Buffalo, New York, we see Rogue talking to this doctor to help her fix her speech impediment. Instead of saying sugar, she's saying sugar, I guess. But in current times, Rogue is thinking about that, right? While being one shot, no stim, with her arm absolutely broken in half. Get up. Get up. Can't. I can't. Oh, Lord. She's coming.
Hello, Sleeping Beauty. Had a nice rest? Mommy has an idea.
I thought I'll take your beautiful hair. Of course, that means that you have a flesh wound under it.
By the way, this is Sarah Grant. This was Charles's first girlfriend, and she starts stabbing Rogue's like skull right here to go through her mind. Rogue wakes up in a white plane. What's going on? Now, back at the house in Louisiana, Logan's finally fully healed, and we see Gambit's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a big stack of cards. And he has a whole rack like he's a damn dealer. The X-Men plus these new mutants have to work together to fight Corinna Ellis's like new troops. If I'm not mistaken, it could be Sarah's like men or troops. And they're like, hey guys, we gotta go. X-Men line, let's go. Blah! Back with Rogue. Right here, she's like, where am I? She understands after being an X-Men for so long that there's other planes of existence that we can like, you know, go through. Hello, Rogue. Sorry if I scared you. I know what this means. And Harvey's like, you do? And Rogue's like, yeah, this means I'm dead, right? Yes, Rogue, you're dead. Unless you listen to me. If you don't, you're all dead. Back with the fight, Nightcrawler's whipping smash. Boom, 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 boom. This is when Calico and Ember use a damn juggernaut horse and ram into them. Smashing that big ass horse. One of my favorite new mutants that we saw is Ransom right here. I guess he can like do shadow stuff. They try to stab him with these swords and it doesn't do anything and it goes right through him and he whips their ass. Harvey explains about the future and how he can like predict it. But Nightcrawler, he said you were really low in the power scale. I know. I kind of sort of lied about that, just a little bit. See, my body, that was trapped in a hospital gown and slippers, slowly eating itself. But my mind, I could see so far ahead. This is where we say Colossus, I guess, dead. Somebody looking like Scott, either Kitty, maybe like Rogue, maybe Jean, I'm not sure, but cool. And Nightcrawler having extra arms with Charles wearing Magneto's helmet. I saw Sarah coming from mutants without protection. Easy prey. I called them to the door I knew you would be at. Nightcrawler says, one for you, and one for you, and one for you. Unfortunately, Calico and Ember don't know their power as much as like they should, and they get their ass whipped. She's about to literally die until you hear Wolverine. Now, I'm gonna ask you boys to put the mutant down. Don't hurt the girl. Neither. Jubilee notices that they're losing the fight right here, and she asks Gambit like, Remy, do something. And he opens up the Org of Agamotto. He's like, I don't really know how to use this, but please help my friends. Even if it kills me, for my Rogue, I love you forever, wife. Rogue tells Harvey right here, like, I can't beat her. I can't fight her magic. Rogue, the thing is I can, and I'll always wanted to be as an X-Man. Then she also says that my wrist is broken. How am I gonna fight that? And he's like, well, there's something else I forgot to tell you. I sort of got a healing factor. It heals up Rogue. She gets up, and Sarah's like, what did you just do? Drop kicks that bitch. Oh yes, I remember, sugar. This is where we find out as well that Charles didn't have a kid with her. She actually lied or she forgot, and she had the kid a year later, and her kid died and blamed Charles for it. He could have just pretended or lied, and she's like, I'm gonna kill every single one of you mutant brats. You guys don't deserve kids. Right here, Rogue snaps her wrist. Now, Rogue takes, Sarah to Corinna Ellis, which is in Louisiana, to take her to the, the X Mansion. Before Rogue leaves, she's like, hey, listen, if you weaponize her, we're gonna fuck you up. And you better take her house, you better take good care of it, because we're gonna take it back one day. And she leaves, and that's the end of the issue. I just can't believe, the potential of Harvey X and that future potential. I can't wait to see if that happens or not.